Good evening, lads and lasses, and welcome to the stream. I am Swaff Beardson. Lurk already in the chat. Grim already in the chat. What's up? For those of you on YouTube that want to skip all of these shenanigans, there will be a timestamp in the description below for you to just skip right past all of this, because we like to have some fun. That's what we do here. If we ain't having fun, then I don't know what the fuck we're doing here. So yeah, we are on part 4 of Assassin's Creed 2, and we have finally made it back to the modern day storyline with Desmond for a minute. We are like 6 chapters in the Ezio storyline, and we're just now coming back to Desmond. So it's been a little bit of a long road to get here. So let's jump in and check that out. And then let's see. Last stream I got quite a few glyphs out of the way. Made some good progress in the story. What else was there? Oh, the codex pages. I got quite a few of those. There was a couple viewpoints that I didn't get to in the city of Forley. And I had thought about knocking those out while I was off stream. And then just never got around to it because Mrs. Suave and I started playing Diablo 4. Was it yesterday? And that's pretty much all I've played over the weekend is Diablo 4. Did a little bit of Minecraft Dungeons with the children Saturday, which is just basically Diablo for kids. Yeah, so yeah, gotta crack open the day. Hopefully you got a beverage of choice. Mine is the day, of course. Mrs. Suave has water. That is her beverage of choice for the night. I played Diablo 4, a little Diablo more. Yes, I did. I sure did. Alright, so we're going to see this cutscene again.
Everything all right?
Better than all right. You're making amazing progress.
Amazing's quite a strong word.
Why are we stopping?
Prolonged exposure to the Animus can have, side effects.
Awesome.
It's nothing to worry about. You haven't shown any of the symptoms.
Symptoms? What symptoms?
Degradation of cognition, temporal hallucinations, multiple awareness issues, overlapping realities, you know.
So what
Simple
you're
stuff.
saying is...
What we're saying, Desmond, is if you're not careful, you may not need the Animus to visit with your ancestors.
That would be
kind of
kinda lit, though.
Assuming you could control it. Up until now, though, no one has.
Subject 16.
We have safeguards, Desmond. And they kept him in the Animus for way too long, sometimes days at a time. We're being careful with you.
I hope so.
Anyway, I was hoping we could test out your skill retention. See if you've picked up some of Ezio's abilities.
I'm game.
Great. Meet me downstairs when you're ready.
Alright, Nathan Drake, let's see if you picked up any of Ezio's abilities. I don't think there's going to be anything else I can do before that.
Hey, nice work today. You're a natural.
Thanks. It's definitely getting easier. I gotta say, after all the crap I went through at Abstergo, it's nice to be with the good guys.
Good guys. Let's not get carried away.
What's that supposed to mean?
In case you've forgotten, Rebecca, we're assassins. I can look it up for you if you like. Basically, it means we assassinate people.
Only when we have to.
It's a choice. You're choosing to kill.
I haven't killed anyone.
No, not yet. But what do you think all this is for? Eh? You think Lucy's giving you Ezio's abilities so you can build schools in South America and deliver rice to starving Indonesians? What are you, Desmond, a vegan? You'd be the first vegan assassin in history.
Look, it's not ideal. And taking a life is never easy. But sometimes, there's no other way. Sometimes, Desmond, people have to die for things to change.
She's got a point. But don't fool yourself into thinking you have no say. I mean, isn't that what we're all about here? Safeguarding free will?
He's an asshole. But there's something about the guy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make it into a whole
I actually kind of like the guy a little bit.
That's cool. So, how's she treating you?
The translation software is still a bit laggy. You're probably catching the odd bit of Italian. Sorry about that.
No worries. Abstergo's machine wasn't perfect either. And the subtitles? Definitely a big plus.
Yeah, because we didn't have subtitles in Assassin's Creed 1, so I guess subtitles are Animus technology along with the translation. I like how they play that in there. Like, oh yeah, some Italian's getting through because the Animus translator hasn't been worked out all the way. Nice details. I got to give Ubisoft a thumbs up for that one, even though this game was, see, this game is now 16 years old. This game is driving. Holy shit. Yeah, 2009 is 16. Ow, my back.
What could 16 have found that needs so much secrecy and security?
Oh, I don't know, do I? Lucy thinks it's something about the Codex, but I'm not so sure. I'm all ears if it's as life-changing as 16 says. Blimey, if I was allowed to use the Animus, I'd be the one in there finding out. Instead, as usual, I'm forced to sit here on the sidelines.
You mad, bro? See, he's playing a game of chess here. I like how the negative review on Steam, there's no checkerboard on the chessboard.
What are you up to?
What am I up? Who are you, my mum? I've been running traces on the Codex pages, looking to see if any of them are still around.
And?
Nothing concrete. Reports of one in the archives of the National Central Library in Florence. Maybe a few in the hands of collectors. Probably Templars. I'd send someone to check it out, but we're very short on manpower.
How do you think the Codex wound up in Italy? I mean, it seems so random.
Dante Alighieri by way of Marco Polo.
Seriously?
Something happened in 1321, yeah? Now, I'm still working on making the connections, but from what I can tell, Polo encountered the assassins while visiting Kubla Khan. This must be when he obtained the Codex. Now, when he returned to Italy, he passed it on to Dante. Dante was close to him, if not an assassin himself. Now, I've no idea what brought the two of them together, but I'll tell you what, I reckon we could find out.
I don't think Lucy wants us messing with the Animus.
Yeah, you're right. We've got enough to deal with. I guess satisfying my curiosity will have to wait.
I still wish I wouldn't have missed the conversation between Ezio and his uncle. It's me, Mario. Got to do the Italian hands and everything with that one. Because Ezio questioned him about the Codex pages. He said, something like, Codex pages, question mark, while it was in training. And I was kind of just focused on the training and missed that conversation. So that, I feel like, I guess if there was something important in that conversation, Desmond may have said it to Sean right there, but we still haven't been, that's like the best information we have at this point on how and why Altair's Codex ended up in Italy.
How'd you get mixed up in all this?
Most assassins, Desmond, are like you, yeah? They're born into the Brotherhood. Not me, though.
Here we go.
What? He asked. Anyway, I've always been a big fan of the unexplained. There's something exciting there, A sense that life is more interesting, more mysterious than we've been raised to believe.
So what, you just stumbled across the Assassins?
No. I found the Templars first, actually. Abstergo is a big company. It's too big, which means there were slip-ups, like that mess they're having right now with the fluoride. Only I was tracking this stuff years ago. I must have been, 14? 15?
You knew Abstergo was a Templar company?
No, not at first. I just knew they were up to no good, and I figured maybe I could do something about it. So I started digging up everything I could on the company, posting stuff to news groups, trying to spread the word, looking for people who might have stories to tell.
You must have gotten Abstergo's attention.
Well, fortunately, I got Rebecca's first. Otherwise, I'd probably be at the bottom of a river.
You're welcome.
Yeah, she tried to warn me, told me I was messing with the wrong kind of people.
And what did you do?
I thought you were mental.
But now you know better.
Yep, now I know you're just a bit mental.
Long story short, I saved his ass. Multiple times. Should have dropped him and let Abstergo have their way.
Listen to you, trying to be all badass.
So what happened?
I have a gift, Desmond. I have a gift for seeing things, making connections. Like your eagle vision, Only useful.
We offered him a place with us.
Yes, you did, yeah. The alternative? A life on the run from the most powerful organization on the planet. I decided to prolong my life. I'm eccentric like that, so I signed up. I've been doing research and analysis for them ever since. Best part is, I love it.
What's this for?
I'm keeping tabs on the other teams.
Other teams?
The Templars have been hunting down the pieces of Eden using the map they got from you at Abstergo. Luckily, Lucy has provided us with a copy as well, allowing us to pursue them.
And how's that working out?
So far, so good.
If they find even one of those pieces, we're gonna have problems.
Oh, you're picking up on that, are you? That is why we're training you. Once you've acquired the necessary skills, we'll be able to send you into the field.
And what about you? Why aren't you out there?
I'm not out there because my expertise lies in other areas. And to be honest, I prefer it that way. But make no mistake, Desmond. I'm an assassin through and through. I've killed before. I expect to kill again. It's just that I prefer not to.
That Drake was looking for clues about a treasure leading to Marco Polo in Uncharted 2. I remember that. Drake and Desmond are like doppelgangers or twins in a parallel universe. Yeah, imagine that. In one universe, Nathan, he ends up being Nathan Drake, and then in the other universe ends up being in this, secret assassin organization and everything. Like, that's two pretty wild different outcomes. But the reason this connection exists for Grim and I, for those of you that aren't aware, is the voice actor for Desmond, Nolan North is his name, also does all the voice acting for Nathan Drake in the Uncharted games. Okay, I guess I can't talk to him anymore. Yeah, it's pretty wild, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I didn't know those conversations were going to last quite that long, but the modern-day assassin storyline, I think, is part of the most intriguing thing to me about this series, probably because there's so little of it. So I want to try to get as many details of the modern day bit as possible. Because I feel like a lot of that stuff, like all those conversations, the history of, Sean there, the codex page information, like all of that could have just walked right past it.
So what's the plan?
We're gonna see what you've managed to retain.
Yes, her face
Come
is
on.
so much drastically different from Assassin's Creed 1 and 2, and I don't know why, because she had the same voice actress and motion capture actress
Abstergo's out there
in both games.
looking for us. They're better funded and better equipped, so it's only a matter of time before they find this place. We need to be ready for them when they do. I want you to activate the warehouse's defense system. I'll let you figure out how to reach the sensors.
Oh, come on. Not even a hint?
Open your eyes, Desmond.
Get him! There!
Lucy? I'm seeing things.
Do the hallucinations last longer than 30 seconds?
No.
Then it's nothing to be worried about. It'll pass.
Fantastic, thanks. Shit. You know what? Fine. There's a ladder right here.
So, how am I doing?
You've picked up every single one of Ezio's skills. The adoption rate is fantastic. Another day or two and we'll be done.
Yeah, it seems like all of this shit would have been activated already.
Alright, you gotta tell me.
Like
why
day
Ezio?
one?
Why Italy? I mean, we could have just gone back to Altair again. Followed him during his early years.
It started with 16.
Ah, good old Subject 16. He repainted my room, you know. With his blood.
I'd been going through his files. Vidic flagged a couple of his Animus sessions. A bunch of different ancestors, different dates and locations. Ancient Africa, the Middle East. But towards the end, he became obsessed with Italy. I think he knew about the vault.
The vault.
A few of the records of his later Animus sessions are missing. And the sessions that are there... After everything the Templars put him through, after everything I put him through, it's all scrambled. If we hadn't pushed 16 so hard, we'd have the answers already. And maybe he'd still be alive.
There we go. A little bit of
So
explanation.
you're after the Codex and the vault.
I knew you had an ancestor in Italy who was at the center of all of this.
You know, the one thing about this game that can, like, freak you out a little bit is, like, think about it. Here we are in game in the year 2012, going back through the ancestors of a guy from, like, the year 1480. So you're, like, 700 plus years later from Ezio's time, and shit that motherfucker did and his lifetime is still affecting shit almost 700 plus years later. And it's just like, to have that kind of power, you know, and the thing is Ezio probably has no fucking clue what he did either. Like, I mean, obviously he's doing some pretty big shit in his lifetime, but like, there's no way you'd be able to just be like, yep, 700 years from now, somebody's going to need this information. Actually, it'd be 600 years. No, 500 years. My math is terrible today. 520, well, let's see. 1480 to 2012 would be 530 years, actually.
All right, I think we're done for the day. You should get some rest.
Lucy, what happened to 16 wasn't your fault. You were just as much a prisoner as I was.
Thanks. Good night, Desmond. I'm glad you're here.
I love how they just, like, leave this open for you to explore, and there's, like, probably not a damn thing here to find. It's just kind of funny to me. Damn it, Desmond. Actually, I can probably just climb this cage. Yeah, nothing. I don't remember that at all.
What the hell? What is this? Where am I? It's Acre. Altair. How the hell? Not even in the Animus. I must have passed out. Just having some kind of weird dream. Going without sleep for who knows how long. Guess I shouldn't be surprised.
I do not remember this at all.
That must be his target.
You know what? I think I do remember this now. I just thought this happened in Revelations. I remember climbing this tower, too. Like, I remember climbing this exact tower in the first game. Yeah, because he's, as of this point right now, he's only going up, like, one arm at a time. So he's climbing like this, still, rather than like this. Well, he is using both arms, but it's not nearly as fluid as Ezio.
Hey, it's the woman from Acre. What's her name? Maria. Yeah. I wonder what he wants with her. Whoa. Alright, wasn't expecting that.
Altair and this Maria chick who was with the Templars are banging.
Wait a second. Why aren't I following Altair? I'm stuck here with Maria? Oh shit. That must be... This is one weird dream.
Sorry to barge in on you like this, but it's getting late and we were... Hey, you okay?
Yeah, all good. Weird dreams, that's all.
Alright. I'll let you get ready. See you in a few.
Honestly, I can really appreciate the fact that they left his alone because, well...
Good of you to join us.
Just like the first game.
Sorry. Long night.
What a professional approach.
Leave him alone.
Well, you'll forgive me if I want to get some actual work done. Madness, isn't it?
Sean, please, that's enough.
All right.
Maria was the Templar who was in Robert de Sable's place when I attempted to assassinate him. I went to Acre to assassinate Robert de Sable towards the end of Assassin's Creed 1, and Maria was in his place. So I'm guessing she had to have been pretty high up the food chain.
Hey,
Hi.
you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine.
You sure?
We lost 2 more teams last night. That's 8 more of us, just... gone.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what to do anymore. It just keeps getting worse and worse.
Hey, remember what you told me? You gotta have faith.
Gotta have
Here
faith.
we are,
Have
safe
some
and
goddamn faith, Lucy.
For how long? And when they find us, then what?
When that happens, if that happens, we'll deal with it. I'll keep you safe.
Have some goddamn faith!
Anyway, enough with my little breakdown. I should get back to work. And so should you.
So there was no time frame given on that particular memory, but I'm going to assume it was after the events of Assassin's Creed 1.
Really, I'm fine. I promise.
Nothing, Sean? Oh, you want to get back to doing actual work, don't you? Alright then, to the Animus it is. That was a nice little break, though, from, you know, the historical time period. You know, getting some of the modern-day lore in there. Even the modern-day filled in some of the historical lore, so... well done. (1481) in Venezia. So another city. All right, there's a viewpoint right here we can go get.
Good citizen. In its wisdom, the Minor Council has approved the reopening of trade links with the coastal cities of the Barbary Coast. And you agree
Need to head back to Monteriggioni and get my money. So we got another round of viewpoints to get, and some more codex pages and the like. Let's see, that is... Oh, okay. So we can fast travel, or we can just take the boat. Well, real quick...
San Polo has been found guilty of treason against the Serene Republic. And
I want to
publicly
head back to Forley and get those other 3 viewpoints just to make sure I didn't miss any codex pages in Forley. I did get all of the hidden glyphs that were there. So there's a viewpoint here. Oh, there's 4 viewpoints. It shouldn't take me all that long. And actually, I don't remember what button it is to call my horse. Actually, I don't think I can call a horse in this one. But the horse will speed this up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably... that might also be part of the reason why I'm thinking I can call a horse, because I played so much Diablo 4. But yeah, the coloring and the styling of Ezio's, you know, robes and stuff here, or, well, I should say my Diablo 4 character has kind of a similar color palette already. Let's see, yeah, we are in sequence 6 now. Or no, we're done with sequence 6. Now we're into sequence 7. Map. Let's go... Well, let's get this one here. They're all around the city, too, so I can pretty much just horseback to all of them.
Please, non uccidetemi!
Didn't think my horse was going to take a nosedive. I can see this viewpoint ain't gonna reveal much. Just want to make sure I'm not missing any codex pages. Because, obviously, if they're talking about the codex, even in the modern day, then this codex has to be quite important. Oh, that's a poster. Yeah, because of the way, even the way you find the codex pages, you know, they're guarded by like 3 or 4 different guards or whatever. I highly doubt there's going to be any more of those around here, but I'm going to check anyway. Yeah, that whole bit with Altair and Maria, I thought for sure that was in Assassin's Creed Revelations. I don't remember that being in this game this early on. Where's my horse? There's my horse. Okay, and the last viewpoint is here. My horse does not like going off-road. Oh, a feather. And actually, before I head back to Venezia, I'm going to head back to Monteriggioni and get my money. So the nearest fast travel station is by the boat. Well, I don't know where my horse went, but this horse will do. Yeah, should have just got them viewpoints earlier and called it a day. Could have just left them alone and not wasted the 5 minutes here, but meh, oh well. I'm sure one day in the distant future, people, you know, might think I was important enough to go back and relive my memories with some sort of machine, and they'll waste this 5 minutes with me. Oh, I guess I can't take a horse up on the docks. And actually, I've got a decent chunk of cash. Let's visit the blacksmith while we're here. Yeah, let's repair everything. I could probably buy almost all of that. Well, I could buy those two. Ooh.
There you go, sir. Mention me to your Lineage.
Actually, while I'm up there, I could spend some money on that, too. On the villa itself. And get even more muni.
Buongiorno. Salute, Sir Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
All right. So we got 21,000. Well, let's do the art merchant. We'll just go right down the line. Do the bank. And we can do doctor for 3,000 or tailor. We'll do the doctor. Actually, we'll just get the doctor all the way up now. Okay.
Buon viaggio.
So how much do I get?
Salute, Claudia.
You here to look at the book?
So I get 33.88 every 20 minutes. And I get 13,000 total.
A presto, Ezio.
A spaghetti sauce, Ezio. Okay, now we can head back to Venezia and get going on this. Should have done all this before the stream, but oh well. Actually, I couldn't do anything before the stream. That's why I didn't get the viewpoints off stream and everything else, because I was in the modern day and I didn't want to do any of that until I got back to this. So, that's why. I couldn't have done it if I wanted to. I guess we'll go to the Thieves Guild. Might as well get that one while I'm right over this way. You know, it'll never not be crazy to me, though, that the city of Venice is literally just, like, built in a river. No codex pages. So, yeah, there's my next memory. So I'll just get a couple viewpoints on the way there.
Fresh sheep's urine and rosemary poultices.
You know, obviously there's, like, no way for me to truly know what the city looked like in this time. You know, but I feel like they've always done a very good job with the cities. You know, and accurately representing the cities. Right. Yeah, we need to build a town right here. Yeah, there's no land. We'll make the land. Just build it in the water.
Don't let them get away! Shit, I see...
Dude, I just stabbed him right in the dick.
Go back down, or I shoot. You're not allowed. Raju, where do you think?
Who says we need land to build? Sweet. Ezio, just climb the thing. You can't make that jump, bro? All right. How the hell am I supposed to get up there? Well, maybe there's a mission or something that takes me up there, because this seems like the most logical way, and he won't make that jump. So I guess we'll come back to this viewpoint at a later date, because that is just proving to be a fruitless adventure.
Whatever this is about, leave me out of it.
Turn around. There is nothing here for you.
All right. I'll go up then.
You have no business up here before go. You die here.
Enjoy this.
Can you guys, like, not throw rocks at me while I try to climb this? That'd be lit.
The area of the Chita has caused some structural damage. Please be careful near work sites. Report any unattended damage to city property and be courteous to city workmen.
Oh, codex page.
Fresh cut leech. Who requires bleed?
I sing a different song. I promise.
Last words for your woman. I'll see her shortly.
We don't need your kind of help here, Caronia.
Oh! Right in the face. Everybody go about your business. Nobody look at me.
I'm sure I have just what you...
That's a man. Not like illegal.
Forgive me, sir. I meant no offense.
I've distilled an elixir of lead and pomegranate. Ideal for the liver.
An elixir of lead and pomegranate. Why do I feel like that ain't gonna do shit for me?
To help bottom cost of maintaining the arsenal. Certain exemptions apply. Consult the
Messer Da Vinci!
Yes?
Buongiorno e ben arrivato. I'm Elvise. Senor Don has asked that I escort you to the workshop. Are you ready?
Take a quick tour of Venice with Alvis.
Ah, Venezia. What other place is as beautiful, as stable, as perfect? Come, I will show you her wonders. Our first stop, the Rialto Bridge. Behold the elegance with which she spans the Grand Canal, a symbol of Venetian unity and pride. Let us continue.
I'll meet up with y'all in a minute.
Here we are, San Giacomo di Rialto.
Alright, I'll have to come back to that then.
Isn't she beautiful? And her clock tower, magnifico. Come, come, there's more to see.
How many glyphs do we have in this city? 7, and 2 assassin tombs.
report any unattended damage to city property.
No other city can match the size of Venezia's markets, be it spices or silk, from near and far. There is...
You were told to stay home, but the rent is paid. I have every right to sell here. Emilio disagrees. No, stop!
Let us continue the tour elsewhere.
What did those fish do to them? That negative review on Steam.
Look, isn't it amazing? Would you mind buying it for me? I left my money with my bags.
Hey, mind your step, Corleone.
So I can't get my shit back?
Noble prices for noble wares. Armor fit for an emperor. And the price...
And here we have the Palazzo della Seta, home to Emilio Barbarigo. Normally I'd suggest a closer look, but the way things are now...
Why? What's happened?
He is attempting to unify the merchants beneath a single banner. There's been resistance, some of it violent.
What kind of resistance?
They say they're fighting for the people, for freedom or some such nonsense. Baggianate, if you ask me.
They destroyed my stand. I demand compensation.
Here you are, then.
Sounds like you're demanding a
Don't
great
you know
ass
about
whooping.
this? I'll report you to the council.
Good luck with that, my friend.
What are you doing?
You're under arrest for disrupting commerce.
What? You just invented that. There's no such law.
There is now.
No!
There is now! Well then.
And now, I present to you your workshop, Sir Da Vinci. We spared no expense in its design. You'll see, it is perfect, as if you never left Firenze. I wish you great success, and hope you enjoy Venezia, as much as she enjoys having you.
So, here we are. Exciting, isn't it? Care to come in?
Maybe later. I need to visit the Palazzo della Seta. Try and gain an audience with Emilio.
As you wish. But should you find yourself with free time, or another codex page, don't hesitate to visit. My door is always open.
I have a
Grazie,
codex
my
page.
friend.
Di nulla.
Hey, Leonardo, I have a codex page. Could have just, you know, invited me in, guy.
Leonardo.
Ezio, so good to see you. How can I help you? Haha! You found another one. How exciting! Is this an inverted Caesar shift? If I just substitute these letters here, I've got it.
Alright, nothing special, I guess, but we got 6 of them deciphered. So that's something. Now, let's see if we can retrace our steps. Not that way.
I am somewhat
Come, look at my craftsmanship. Auru! Shy, I am at...
Yeah, I'll take this medicine pouch.
Enjoy your purchase, and come again.
Now let's see if we can retrace our steps here and find that glyph real quick.
Due to the shortage of funds after the recent campaign in defense of the Republic.
Okay, so in the picture,
Careful, I could get hurt.
it's this building here. Let's see if we can find it on this building. Now, I seem to remember possibly that it's not on this building, but it is on this building. Right here.
I don't know what's happening to me. I've been in the machine. You keep putting me back in, and I am losing control. It's all blurring together. I'm holding a rifle. Gettysburg is in the distance. I just stabbed a man, and there's blood on my waistcoat. I'm at the opera. Soprano. So beautiful. I'm in bed with her. She cries as I fuck her.
Oh.
I'm speaking at the forum. No one listens. I'm in the forest hunting. Oh, the moon. I can see the moon. I'm here. I have to stay here until you understand. Listen, why do we have these gifts, these abilities? Because it's in our blood.
He's losing his shit. Speaking of, I never did get around to translating all the binary code in the previous stream. I'm still working on that. It's not that it's hard, it's just I haven't had time to do it. The seeds were planted as 2 worlds became one. Behold, the assassins, the children of 2 worlds. That voice actor was Cam Clark. He plays the voice of Fayed, a priest of Ilmater in Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 1. And most notably is Liquid Snake in Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid the Twin Snakes, and then, you know, Liquid Ocelot in Metal Gear Solid 2 and 4. I don't know what this one is. See, they're holding shit. Well, look it up, because I do seem to remember, I can't remember if it was a movie or if it was a series or if it was animated or if it was like the goofy live action ones that they did, but I'm almost 100% positive Cam Clark did some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff. So yeah, give it a look, see? Okay, I think I know this. So this one has 2 names. This one has 2 names. That one has 2. That one has 2. And that one has 2. Nope. Okay. It's the Children of Two Worlds. So, I'm thinking that one. That one. Maybe not the Swan. That one. That one. That one? No. Nice. Good ear. Wait. Zeus. Jupiter. Cupid. Okay, so I can actually get advice now. I think I'm going to need it in this one.
That can't be. Or maybe. There was a myth I once heard, right? Some nonsense about the mating of gods and mortals.
Okay, that's exactly what I was already thinking, but...
That can't be. Or maybe. There was a myth I once heard, right? Some nonsense about the mating of gods and mortals. That can't be. Or maybe. There was a myth I once heard, right? Some nonsense about the mating of gods and mortals.
Alright. I guess it was that one. Well, that was quick. At least there was only one in that one. Okay, we need 6 more glyphs, and we'll finally have the truth. That took longer than it should have. Alright. We'll head on to our next memory. Is there any viewpoints nearby? There is one over here. I'll go ahead and get that one.
No need to be shy. Come forward.
Yeah, give me some medicine.
That's better for now. But prevention is the best cure, I always say. I've done what I could, but perhaps you should avoid the deeds that brought you here.
Or wait, is this the one that I tried climbing before? I think that is the one I tried climbing last time. It is. Okay, well, never mind then.
Has he lost his mind? He's a tale of death by day.
That must have been the one codex page I already got.
One by one.
Yes. Yeah, because I got all the glyphs in all the other cities, so I believe this is like the last city of the game. At least new city in the game.
How best to get inside? Scale the wall and... Oh, that's not good. I'll never make that jump. Need to find another way. I remember you.
We need to go.
You never did apologize for knocking me over.
Now!
Va bene, where to?
The water.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down.
And why would I help you? I guess her name is Rosa.
All right, you bastards. Who wants to die first?
Yeah, I can see. Thanks, Ubisoft. Pretty much, yeah. Well, let's go then.
Damn archers. Quickly, they're getting closer. Quickly, they're getting closer.
Ora,
Fear not. I'll make sure each of you dies quick.
Quickly, they're getting closer.
Hey, it's not my fault the dude ran into my sword. Alright?
Quickly, they're getting closer.
The developers really couldn't have gave her a second line.
there he is.
Come any closer, I'll cut you to pieces.
There. Please preserve me.
What are you doing? Hurry up!
getting closer. Fear not. I'll make sure each of you guys finish.
Qualcosa, some... Avanti, you fly on a...
Goddamn archers. What are you doing? Hurry up!
Yeah, all of this is going in my negative. All of that in the chat right there. The camera, the fact that the guards can telepathically communicate with each other, the fact that they're getting closer. That's all going in my negative review on Steam.
Right. What's the plan?
Ah! Cristo, my leg!
I never did catch your name.
Rosa.
Onorato, Rosa. I'm Ezio.
Pick me up! Perhaps you learn.
She used to be an assassin, like me. Then she took an arrow to the knee. Or she used to be a parkour runner.
Now, don't be shy.
Hugo!
What's this?
Rosa's been wounded.
Pass her here. We'll go the rest of the way in the boat.
Careful. Go! I'll deal with the guards.
Get down! Now! Eccolo! Damn! Cut him off!
Kill them, Ezio, quickly!
Oh, hell! Stop him, ragazzi!
Keep going, Ezio! Clear the way for us!
She used to be a parkour enthusiast, and she got moist in the knee. Yeah, good stuff.
They're all over the rooftops! Do something quickly!
He's here! Shoot! Stay back! Cosimo!
Figlio di puttana! Stop them!
Get down! Eccolo! There!
Don't you get down! Don't hurt me, please!
Don't be up here, there!
No, you...
Ora! Aha! Stop him!
See ya.
They're shooting at us!
Nobody is shooting at you. After a bulldog, you gotta do the worm. Oh, I thought when I got to the mouth of the river, I was done. Oh, there you are.
There!
Well, unfortunately, my character's name in this game is Ezio, not Scotty Too Hottie. It's not Ezio Too Hottie. That just doesn't have the same ring to it. You've got to be fucking kidding me, dude. I'm going to have to do that whole section too again. I thought I was going to be super slick and land right in the boat. Yeah, and now I got to do the whole fucking section again, dude.
Kill them, Ezio, quickly! You blew it!
I gotta admit, that was pretty damn funny, but I really didn't want to do this all over again. I didn't think it was just gonna yeet them right out of the boat, though. If anything, I thought he was just gonna slide off into the water. An epic fail is what happened.
They're all over the rooftops! Do something quickly! There! There!
You'll have to go back and either get a clip of that for Lurk, or Lurk will have to just rewind the stream a little bit. Because, yeah, that was pretty good.
He's here! They're shooting at us!
Go up the ladder, Ezio. There you go.
They're still shooting at us!
If the checkpoint wasn't so far back, I'd do it again.
Too hot for me! Eccolo! No, you don't!
It wasn't just the other dude. It was everybody in that boat. Just decided to go, nah, we're out of here.
I've distilled an elixir of lead and pomegranate. My teeth for the
I say, he's
Nope. Well, I mean, Ezio did land on them. They didn't even get a chance to swim. Are you kidding me? I was that close to finishing this and... Oh, wow. Wow. Glitch in the animus.
He's dead, idiota. Say a prayer later.
Porco
I
demonio.
need to see... I need to see Antonio. Ah!
Be careful. Let me do it. Go and find Antonio.
Ugo, do what he says.
Qua l'ultimo arrivato dagli ordini.
Hey, hey. Wake up.
Where am I going exactly?
We need help.
Oh, okay. I guess right over here.
Where's Antonio? Make yourselves useful. Clear a space for her. Put her down there.
Where are we?
Home. They've sent for help.
Thank you.
Rosa, what's happened?
Just get this out of me.
Soon. Let's have a look first. Clean entry and exit through the thigh. That's good.
Get it out!
Rosa, we must take care not...
Now!
Get it out!
Come vuoi. Tenetela.
Oof.
I'm sorry, Piccola.
Sorry! Ficcatelo nel culo, you're sorry!
Go fetch Bianca and be quick. Help me with this.
How?
Take a clean piece of linen. When I remove my hand, press the cloth into her wound. Are you
She's
ready?
leaking ragu everywhere.
Bend forward. You work well under pressure. She's spirited, this one.
Porca puttana!
Avanti. Get Rosa inside so that Bianca can close the wound. You'll be all right. The worst is past.
Ti venissi il cancero, brutto bastardo! A te e che la grandissima troia di tua madre!
Damn, what did his mom do?
Rosa is most dear to me. If I had lost her...
I've always had a soft spot for women in distress.
So I've heard. Don't look so surprised. We know all about you, Ser Ezio. Your work in Florence and the rest of Tuscany. Good work, too. If a little... unrefined.
Then you know why I'm in Venezia.
I can guess. When you have a minute, come see me in my office. There's something we should discuss.
Ooh, there's a glyph around here somewhere. I need to find it. There it is. After this, we'll only need 5. Guardians. Oh boy, one of these. Okay, so we've got the inner square and the outer, or the inner circle and the outer circle. I do know my shapes. One fat, and then both of these two. And then this one. Oh, boy. Alright, this is going to be a lot of fun. Oh, this is going to take a minute. It's so close, too. Tell the host I'd like to buy a vowel. Yeah. I hate the fact that I can't just move these wheels individually. Evolving fetus. How are you doing, my friend? It's been a while. Yeah, this one is giving me some problems. Yeah! I got it! The death of all tyrants will set the people free. Honestly, I was kind of just like moving them around, and hoping for the best. And eventually we figured it out. Just woke up. Well, let's see. It's got to be what? Close to 6 in the morning over there for you? Thanks for joining me so early in the morning. John Wilkes Booth. We know who he is. For those of you that aren't familiar who John Wilkes Booth is, he assassinated Abraham Lincoln. I don't know who Francois Duvalier is, or Francisco Pizarro. Not sure who Thomas de Tacormada is. Mary the First of England, Cleopatra, Joseph Stalin, and Rasputin. John Wilkes Booth was not JFK. That was, Lee Harvey Oswald was JFK. John Wilkes Booth was Abraham Lincoln. I'm assuming those were all Templars. I'm guessing. Okay, so we got another little clip. It's all good. That type of history is just kind of ingrained in our DNA at this point, over here on this side of the pond.
Avanti. Ezio. Prego. Can I offer you something? Biscotti. Un caffè.
What's cafe?
An interesting concoction brought to me by a Turk merchant. Here. Have a taste.
It tastes like dirt. Not a coffee fan.
A little bitter, if you ask me. Just seems lacking somehow. I don't know. Have you considered adding sugar, maybe? Or latte?
I suppose it's something of an acquired taste. Enough about that. Now, where were we? Our failure at the Palazzo cost us dearly. It will take time to recover. No doubt Emilio will use this post to strengthen his defenses and continue his oppression of the district. You may not share our motive, but I know you share our goal.
Why not gather your forces and try again?
To act in haste would only bring more losses. No, we must resupply and draw new plans.
Can you afford to sit around and wait?
Nor would I want you to. Work with us instead. Already my men begin to mend today's wounds. Seek them out. They'll put you to work. The sooner you aid them, the sooner we can strike.
Molto bene, messere. I accept.
It is the right decision.
But yeah, I do like how a lot of like conspiracy theories and you know, things of that nature have kind of been woven into fact in this as lore in this game.
Salute, Rosa. You seem to be healing well.
How are you finding Venezia?
It has its charms. But how do you deal with the smell? Que schifo.
So? What brings you to me?
I was hoping you could help me with something.
And that would be...
I want to learn to climb the way you do.
Oh. Va bene, I can do that. Well, I can't, but Franco can. Franco, muovere il culo! Show Ezio how to reach the top of that scaffolding. Begin in a hanging position. Then jump to the ledge above you. As you reach it, grab it with your hand and pull yourself up.
Ah.
There. See how it
So
works?
apparently I needed a new climbing ability in order to
Only
get to that
way
one
to find
viewpoint.
out. Try for yourself.
I remember this now. Yeah, I haven't drank coffee in quite some time, but when I was on a day shift schedule, I really needed my coffee to get going in the morning. And let me just put it to you this way. Coffee tastes like shit. It tastes like fucking dirt. But the thing of it is like straight black coffee is actually also fairly healthy to drink because it's, you know, au natural and shit. But it does taste like ass. But I figured if I was gonna, like, fill it full of milk and sweeteners and things like that, then at that point I'm just drinking coffee-flavored milk with sweetener flavors in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of, in my view, and for myself, it seemed like it kind of defeated the purpose of drinking the coffee to start with. But I did find out that there were certain blends of coffee that I could tolerate more than others. And I can only drink coffee when it's really hot. Like, damn near burn your mouth hot. Because if it starts cooling... It seems like the heat of the drink masks the flavor a little bit for me. Like, you want to just kind of get it down a little bit faster. When it's cold, it seems like it amplifies the shitty taste of it. And yes, I only drank black coffee for the energy and not for the taste. But I have since gone back to ye faithful Mountain Day. I know it's not the healthiest damn thing in the world, but you know what? I want to drink shit that tastes good.
Jump, Ezio!
Oh, I gotta manually grab the ledge. Yeah, when you burn your taste buds off, that does help mask the taste.
So? How did I do?
I've seen better.
Ah, you wound me with your cruel, cruel words.
All right, Smargiasso. Let's put your skills to the test.
I'm all ears.
Meet me in front of the Frari.
Alright, I can finally get that other viewpoint. Forgot that I'd be learning skills this late in the game.
Ah, Ezio. I was hoping you might return. I want your advice on something.
Of course. Tell me what troubles you.
Emilio has turned some of my own men against me.
Bribery and blackmail, is it?
Yes. And we cannot strike until the traitors are dealt with. They're still somewhere in this district, keeping tabs on us and reporting back to Emilio.
Not for much longer, they're not.
Okay, identify and kill the traitorous thieves. I can do that. Oh, yes, I will. Just take a cow iron and sear it on your tongue. No more taste buds can finally eat everything. I mean, in theory, that would work, yeah, but I enjoy tasting things, too. Like, the sole reason I drink Mountain Dew is because it tastes fucking awesome.
Come, amici! I've fresh sheep's urine and rosemary poultice for your body.
What skill?
Aha, there you are. Not only that, Mrs. Suave makes some damn good food, and I want to be able to taste that shit. I also make some damn good food, too. Like, imagine eating pizza and not being able to taste it. I can't think of too many things more depressing than that. Like, I'm sorry, but that's a terrible trade-off. You know what I'm saying? Like, alright, yeah, I finally don't have to taste this dirt water that I drink every day, but now I can't taste my pizza. I'm sorry, I'll suffer through some dirt water. Oh, there's a feather over there. Well, you missed the pole, Ezio, but you know what? We got the feather. That's what matters. Yeah, that sounds like a terrible thing.
Whatever's on his mind, it must be important.
What have we here?
Watch it, Dad.
Tread carefully, friend. I don't like you. You die.
Working them poles is no joke. Y'all totally didn't see this dude scale the building and then dive off the same building into a pile of hay. Never happened. Aha, there you are. Hey, 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 you. I knew we'd be on the same wavelength with that one. What you know about B-Rad G from Malibu, player?
Oh, that is impressive. Though reckless.
Ezio Auditore de Firenze, player. Oh wait, that's probably his slave name, according to B-Rad.
He's here!
He represent. He represento.
Get down now!
Raju, you won't run away! Raju, get him! There!
Well, I can finally get this viewpoint right here, so we'll start there. We'll head that way first.
Call me Don. I'll enjoy. Have I seen you before today?
See if this reveals another codex page for us. I need to check and see how many of them I have. Codex pages. This isn't going to give me the total number. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm missing 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Missing 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Missing 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 25. So we're missing 26 and 28 and 29. So it's like probably, what, like 25 out of 30? It's got to be close. Alright, this is going to be risky, but we're going to do it anyway.
Get down!
I got down. Alright, where is the traitor?
You will hurt someone carrying on like that. Whoa! Where do you think you are? There may be one bed left at the dungeon inn. No, really. Bandages? Is a tale of death by day. Forgive me, noble one. Break something, you idiot! Stop it!
I'll just get out of your way, sir.
What on earth?
Ma che diavolo!
Whoops.
Clear the way! Damn it! He's escaping!
There he is.
You're not allowed. We'll get out!
Ugh.
Runs like a girl. Vieni qui. Dammi un bacio, bella. Tempi, stupid. You won't get far. Laggiù. He's there, on him. Hurry, I'm losing. You shoot. I'm here with you, brother. Thomas, where is he? Sir.
Okay, where's my next? Okay, they're way over here.
Everywhere.
Yeah, right in here, bud. Oh yeah, broken in half. It's like a human car wreck.
Climbing a bit of scaffolding is all well and good. But let's see how you do out in the open.
On top of that tower then? Torno fra un attimo.
Yeah, sometimes those things can be a little late. Ascend the tower as fast as possible using the climb leap. So the tower that I just climbed. Sweet. Yeah, I literally could have just went up there and got this viewpoint in the quest. I knew I should have waited. I did have practice. That is an astute observation.
So?
Looks like you've learned all I have to teach you. I'll let Antonio know of your progress. Finish your other tasks. We're almost there.
Alrighty then. Let's see. So, there is a codex page here. Is there only one more viewpoint in the city? There is. Alright, well I might as well get that codex page and viewpoint. Unless those are quest items too.
Get down! Now! Eccolo! You won't escape! Or I shoot! Laggiù! You won't run away this time!
Laggiù! There! There!
I took great joy in that. I need to do that more with those the guards on the roof. Just chuck them off the side of the building. Don't even bother fighting them. Have a nice day. How funny would that have been in a parallel universe where instead of Mankind getting thrown off the top of the cell, it was the Undertaker getting thrown off the top of the cell and you got Mankind up at the top, just have a nice day.
Get him!
Ain't nobody getting in the way of my codex pages. American Badass Taker coming out on a walker with wheels instead of a motorcycle. Yeah. Be like, yeah, he had to come out on a trike.
Leonardo. Ezio, so good to see you. How can I help you? Ha ha! You found another one. How exciting! I just have to substitute this letter and move this over there. I got it.
Merda! Stay away from me!
You should not be happy.
You shouldn't be talking shit.
Ben trovato, Ugo. What's the trouble?
You and Rosa managed to escape from Seta, but the others were not so lucky. Emilio's captured them and now they await execution.
Do you know where they're being held?
I know they're still in the district, but beyond that, no. You'll have to look for them.
I'll have your brothers back here in no time.
Of course, because I got to do every goddamn thing.
Let me get out of the way.
Listen to them squeal.
Pathetic. It's no wonder their master hides. Where is Emilio? I'd like to be rid of his trash.
There! After him!
Oh, that dude just calmly walked away like, nope, I ain't wanting any part of this shit.
This way.
There! On him! I will actually enjoy this!
I ain't got time for you guys to fuck around. We got shit to do, alright? Yeah. This nope. Oh, let me guess. We gotta climb.
Noble way. Armor fit for an emperor, and the price too much.
Only one needs to be alive.
Let's go.
Quick Draw McDrew, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. It's been a while. Hope you've been swell, my friend. The parkour in these games sometimes hit and miss. Okay, I need to jump up to the right and grab that ledge. Proceeds to jump off the building to his death. Yeah, they've always been a little on the clunky side. Like some of them, yeah, are better than others. This game certainly was much better than Assassin's Creed 1. Night and day difference in those two games. But yeah, they've never really been perfect. You shouldn't be up here either. You're in my damn way. Yeah, we're still at it every Sunday and Wednesday for me. Every Tuesday and Thursday still for Grim. I've got quite a bit coming up because I'm going to be playing at least into Assassin's Creed 3. I'm debating on how much of the series I really want to, do. Because there's a lot. And especially the newer games are very lengthy.
Where do you go from? Raju, on him!
Although I probably will be doing some streams of Assassin's Creed Shadows when that comes out. Because I am actually fairly interested in that game. Like, initially, I couldn't give two shits about it. But so far, what I've seen looks fairly impressive. Valhalla was good, but god damn was it long. And so it's like, unless you're a fan of, like, Viking shit, I don't really know if it would be all that enjoyable for, it's a good game, in my opinion. Yeah, way too long. And, it's a good Assassin's Creed game, or it's a good game, not necessarily a great Assassin's Creed game. We'll put it that way. I mean, I do enjoy the story and the way that they connect it to the rest of the games. Like, I thought they did a good job with that. But it is definitely not the Assassin's Creed of old. That's for sure. I 100%ed Valhalla, both the base game and the DLC, and that took me over 200 hours. The DLCs, I mean, not super great. Yeah, dude, the Ezio trilogy was just fantastic. I mean, the whole thing with Assassin's Creed Valhalla is it, like, aside from the Viking aspect of it,
Hold tight.
it really kind of gave you more Isu lore. Black Flag was great, but again, great game, not necessarily a good Assassin's Creed game. That to me is honestly where the series kind of started going downhill, was with Black Flag.
Get down now! Ekkolov, no, you don't! On him!
See, my favorite was Revelations, actually, was because I love the way that they tied Ezio and Altair together. I thought that was all just brilliant. I mean, it's been a while since I've played through Assassin's Creed 3, and I think I've only played through it twice. But that one was kind of another one. I felt like there was too much. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I grew up in the States, as opposed to a lot of other people, that have probably played the games. I just felt like there was way too much emphasis on the historical, like, characters, like the George Washingtons and all them, because, like, I felt like if they'd have taken the Assassin's Creed name off of it and just made it a Revolutionary War game, would have been fucking fantastic. But the modern day storyline that plays out in that game is also fantastic. But yeah, Assassin's Creed 3 was probably the second game in the series that really got, like, a huge overhaul. You know what I mean? Like, the first overhaul was from Assassin's Creed 1 to 2, and then 2 Brotherhoods and Revelations are pretty much the same game. With very little improvement. There was definitely improvements from all of them, but not nearly as much as, 1 to 2 or, Revelations to 3. Well, maybe the target should reduce their distance to me. Any other games I'm looking forward to? Metal Gear Solid Delta. I'm really looking forward to that remake, even though they announced it over a year ago, and we still don't even have a release window. But when that comes out, I will be taking the day off of work for that. Because I really want to experience both Assassin's Creed Shadows and Metal Gear Solid Delta. I really want to be able to experience those games before all of the bullshit starts spreading around. People complaining about really, really dumb shit. And then, yeah, Death Stranding 2. That one, I'm looking forward to that one, but I can afford to be patient with that one. I'm not really super invested in that one. About time you guys start following me up here, damn. Yeah, Jurassic Park Survival. I've been hearing some stuff about that game from Grim. That one sounds like it could have some potential.
All right, these.
I'm impressed. I didn't expect you to succeed so quickly.
I aim to please.
I'll let Antonio know about our
They
progress.
haven't, no.
Come find me later. I've got another job for you.
What sort of job?
Meet me near the docks, and I'll explain.
Molto bene.
We haven't even actually gotten a release window, so we haven't gotten, like, summer 2025 or, spring 2025, nothing. So, I mean, I think it's safe to assume it'll be at some point this year, but I also have seen rumor that a lot of developers are actually waiting to find out when the GTA 6 release date is going to be, so they don't have to try to compete with that. Which makes sense, honestly, that, I mean, if I was a game developer, I would probably wait until the GTA 6 hype is over as well, because, that game is being hyped to death. I, personally, am not looking forward to that game at all. For a couple reasons. Number one, like, GTA 5 was a fine game. The online was, fun if you had somebody to play it with. But even that, it seemed like the grind. The grind got old in that game. And especially, see, Grim and I, originally, with GTA 5, when we'd play that online, we would you could only do like your shops or your businesses, you know, your criminal enterprise. That all had to be done in, you know, public libraries originally, or public lobbies originally, and I didn't care for that either, because it always seemed like there was somebody that had nothing else to do with their time but buy shark cards and, you know, fly around with, you know, jet motorcycles and shit. So I would actually unplug my router for, you know, a couple seconds and then plug it back in, and I would like lag into my own lobby, but it was still public. And then I would invite Grim into the lobby, and it would just be us two for like a good half hour. Don't have the system for it. Really don't trust Rockstar Games anymore. Also, yeah, there could be the Switch 2 maybe hindering the release of Delta a little bit, and maybe some other games. But yes, it was the only way we could get stuff done in GTA Online. Now you can do anything in a private lobby, as far as I'm aware, until those servers get shut down, because I can probably guarantee you within 6 months after the release of GTA 6, there goes the GTA 5 online servers. I can almost guarantee that. If they make it a year after the release of GTA 6, I'll be shocked.
Nicely done.
But, let's see, GTA 5, I remember buying that game brand new shortly after it released on my 21st birthday for the PS3. So that was 11 years ago. I'm sure I'll be able to play GTA 6, probably remastered, on the PlayStation 8 Pro in, you know, 2040, before we see a GTA 7. You have plenty of time to play GTA 6.
Rescuing my brothers was more than just an act of charity, Ezio. The men you freed will play a vital role in the weeks to come. Just ask for their help, and they'll join you.
And once I have my little band of thieves,
send them towards a group of guards, and they'll create a distraction.
Opening the way for me.
Exactly.
Saves me from having to bloody my sword. I like it.
Exactly. Now I'll tell you what to do with them. Antonio's plan calls for a bit of deception. We're to imitate his archers, which means we'll need the armor that they wear. A shipment of the stuff has just been loaded into chests and now awaits delivery to Seta. Loot the chests and retrieve the outfits. When that's finished, I'll need you to fetch me a boat as well and bring it back here. We'll use it to move our men into the Palazzo undetected.
Consider it done.
Yeah, the GTA 5 online cow has been milked down to its, by God, bone marrow. There's just nothing left. Now, don't get me wrong. I do. Grim and I had this conversation a couple days ago, as a matter of fact. Got to give Rockstar a little bit of props, because everything they added to GTA Online was free. You know, all of it was free updates, not sold separately as DLCs. Now, the grind on those free updates was ridiculous. And so therefore, if you wanted to keep pace with everybody else that was in the public lobbies, you would have had to spend money on shark cards. So they were kind of paid for DLCs, if you really think about it. Because, like, the grind just to get the money to start up some of those businesses was ridiculous. Less than a year between 3 and Vice City. 2 years between Vice City and San Andreas. 4 before 4. 5 years for 5, and now nearly 12 years. Well, another one to look at is the is Skyrim. I mean, yeah, they did Elder Scrolls Online, but who actually gave a shit about that game? Grim and I tried on 2 different occasions to get into Elder Scrolls Online, and it just wasn't happening. So, Elder Scrolls 5 came out, I think, in... what, 2008 or 2010, something like that. It's been a really long time.
Get lost. I'm with you, Fratello. Take it from behind.
your positions like you were told. Strike, ora!
Yeah, no release date for Elder Scrolls 6 as well. Not even a release window on that one. I know they announced that one a couple of years ago, but Bethesda has actually come out and admitted they made a mistake announcing Elder Scrolls 6 as early as they did. Because the announcement that they made was more or less just a, hey, we're starting to work on this game. Not, hey, this game is, you know, gonna come out soon.
Aha! Not you! On him! Run!
So yeah, I think 2025 is shaping up to be a big year, but we're gonna have to have some patience with it. Like, we're probably gonna have to wait until at least, you know, the summer before we get anything truly huge. I guess it really depends on whether you're excited for Shadows or not.
I've buried more men than I can count. Many for a... But the fury got back
No, please, don't kill me! Too much!
I was no part of this evil!
Sniper, there's a new Sniper Elite coming out. Nice.
This is our just reward, entrusting our security to incompetent thugs.
Yeah, I mean, like, I played Starfield. I had no issue. I enjoyed Starfield. I didn't see what all of the, you know, I guess, complaints were. I mean, I went into Starfield expecting another Bethesda RPG, and that's exactly what I got. However, after beating the main quest line, I had a hard time giving a shit about the game after that. Just, you know, honestly. Wasn't a bad game, but... yeah, let's not even go there with that one. The controversy surrounding that game was fucking stupid. I could see the sniper games filling that void, for sure. Yeah, it breaks my immersion. Speaking of immersion, there's apparently going to be a immersive mode in Assassin's Creed Shadows. Along with the canon mode, which I thought was kind of interesting.
Nice try! Arriving from the lower Dalmatian coast should be examined by a maestro. Following report of a recent outbreak of... You have a...
Alright, you know what? Fine, I'll just kill you all. I mean, I'm not sure if it's manufactured hype or not. but there's been a lot of social media activity surrounding Assassin's Creed Shadows recently, and from what I've seen, it looks really good. Again, that's another one I think people are getting pissed off about for no goddamn reason, and I think the people that are getting pissed off about it are in the mind, you know, like, they're the loudest, but I think most people that are excited about the game just don't feel the need to tell everybody, whereas everybody else is just like, nobody should play this game. Nah. I have an opinion. Everybody needs to listen to it.
He's there, on him!
The main thing that honestly interests me about Assassin's Creed Shadows is the fact that historically it takes place I think like in the late 1500s, and Assassin's Creed Revelations takes place in the early 1500s. So I'm curious to see if we're going to see, you know, any mention of Ezio or, you know, anything like that. I'm just kind of interested to see where that fits in the timeline. Because, like, the Assassin's Creed series started off in the 1100s and then went all the way up into, like, the 1800s. Before we got, you know, before we started going backwards again. And so this one kind of fits in the middle of everything else that they've been doing. I'm also interested in the modern day storyline to see if, see what they do with that. Well, honestly, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you can make the argument that, because, like, the Isus have long been a thing throughout the series. And if you really kind of peel the layers back on Assassin's Creed Valhalla, it's more of an Isu story than it is an Assassin story. But it still fits. And also kind of gives you the period where the Order of the Ancients turns into the, you know, the Templars.
I'll let Antonio know you finished the job.
So you get that part of the story too? It's just the thing with pretty much all of the Assassin's Creed games, to really kind of figure out what's going on and how it relates to everything else, you really got the devil's in the details. If you really want to understand what's going on throughout every single one of them, you've got to pay attention to the small details. Yeah, I never got into Splinter Cell because I had Metal Gear Solid. And Metal Gear Solid was a PlayStation exclusive, so I could sit there and just be like, haha, PlayStation's better because, you know, yeah, the console wars, you know, were a thing. I used to rub that in all of my Xbox friends' faces. They'd be like, oh yeah, well, we could play Halo. And I'm like, fuck Halo, we got Metal Gear. Never got into Halo. I mean, I've played them. It's just, they're not my thing.
Please, enter. Your good work has restored us to our former strength, Ezio. We are ready to strike.
Just tell me what needs to be done, and I'll see that it is.
You'll approach from above under the cover of night. Emilio has posted archers around the palazzo. Kill them, but do so quietly. As they fall, my men shall replace them.
What about the guards?
When you finish with the archers, we'll regroup in front of this building here, and discuss next steps.
Nessun problema. I'll take care of the archers and return to you.
Then it's settled. In bocca al lupo.
In the 2000s, yeah, they, so the Metal Gear series, starting with Metal Gear Solid 1, was a PS1 exclusive, Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty was a PS2 exclusive. Then there was Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance, which was just the game plus extras, which was released for Xbox. Metal Gear Solid 3, I believe, was a PS2 exclusive, but then later got re-released as in the HD collection alongside Metal Gear Solid 2 and Peace Walker. That was released for PS3 and Xbox 360. Metal Gear Solid 4 was a PS3 exclusive, has never been re-released on anything. And then Metal Gear Solid 5 was pretty much cross-platform across the board. And then now with the Master Collection, you can play 1 through 3 on a fucking Switch if you want to. But I don't believe Metal Gear Solid 3 ever got an Xbox release until the HD collection. And that was on the generation after, you know, it released. It was a PS2 game, and the HD collection was the next generation. I hope we get MGS4 in a Volume 2, and I also hope we get a Twin Snakes re-release. Because I would really enjoy playing that game again without having to do so through an emulator or, you know, a 20-plus-year-old console. Hell, if they could even release, you know, Twin Snakes with, like, proper widescreen and everything, that'd be dope. I would be really happy with that.
You should feel better. Take care.
But then again, I also don't really see that happening because I've played Twin Snakes with a widescreen patch on emulator, and certain rooms were not designed to have widescreen. Twin Snakes was a remake of MGS1, yeah. For GameCube only. That's the only thing it's ever been released on. I still have mine as well.
Ciao, signore. E mention me to your amici.
And, like, we could go off in the weeds and have a pretty fun conversation about Twin Snakes. I'm not going to, though. I don't know if I like the way that metal chest plate looks on this armor. It looks way out of place.
You'll be well satisfied.
Yeah, Grimm's cooking up something with Metal Gear. I won't say what, I won't say when, because I don't think even he knows that information. I'm just going to leave it there, because I don't want to spoil anything for Grimm. I'll let him be the one to spoil it for himself. The... Sweet. Belly flop! The first one is an acquired taste. Especially now. Like, I mean, I played... I played MGS1 before MGS2 was a thing. So, I mean, if you've played any of the other MGS games and never played the first one has probably aged like milk to you.
Just let me go.
Oh, I guess he just drowns because he's got heavy armor on. Nice. Like, that's part of the reason I prefer Twin Snakes. And I've actually played more of Twin Snakes in recent years than I have the original. Because Twin Snakes kind of just feels more on par with MGS2. And so you almost get a, like... Well, I mean, it was made with the MGS2 engine, so... it has a lot of the same game mechanics and things of that nature as MGS2 does. So it fits in really well, and so you almost get like a whole trilogy that feels very similar if you play Twin Snakes 2 and 3 as opposed to the original. And now Twin Snakes has its fault. Oh yeah. Yeah, earlier on in the stream there was some bullshit.
Where do you think you're going? Get off!
Hurry.
I'll come talk to you in a minute. I got posters to tear down.
Please be careful near work sites. Report any unattended damage to city property and be courteous to city workmen.
Ezio! Well done, Ezio. Everything is going according to plan. As we speak, my men are replacing the archers you've removed. The way to the palazzo is clear now.
But not the building itself. Emilio's guards still patrol its border.
Use my men. They can distract the guards. Save you from having to fight.
And when it comes time to storm the place, remember what I've taught you.
Seek out, though, Ezio. We await word of your success.
I mean, going back to Assassin's Creed, I don't think Assassin's Creed Shadows is necessarily going to flop, but I don't think it's going to live up to Valhalla. I think Valhalla burnt a lot of people out of the stream, or burnt a lot of people out in the series. So I think a lot of people probably will pass on that game, but I still expect it to be fairly successful, honestly, because it's Assassin's Creed. You know what I mean? It's a successful franchise. What happened to your people distracting the guards here, guy? I do what I want.
Your little house of cards is crumbling, Emilio.
A minor setback. It will be dealt with. This povero Scemo Antonio and his thieves.
Never mind then. It's the assassin you should be worried about.
Why? Is he in Venezia?
He's been here for weeks. How could you be so blind?
Unlike you, I've been busy. Someone had to provide the weapons to our brothers in Firenze. There! On him! You will not! Enough with the barge. What is it you want, Carlo?
Maestro has called a meeting. 3 days from now at Santo Stefano.
Very well. I'll be there.
Assuming you still live.
Order!
If you want my advice, I'd find a less conspicuous place to wait. Seta is a target.
Seta is a fortress.
If you say so. Goodbye, Emilio.
Cazzo, what if he's right? You, call for my boat. It should be close. When it arrives, load those crates and prepare to sail. I'll be right back. If Carlo speaks true, I must find a place to hide. Just
Guardia! Guardia!
I couldn't see who I was assassinating. I think he went down. Nope, it's right there. Yeah, it is breaking my immersion a little bit.
I feel no fear, assassin. Only regret. I sought unity, stability, order.
At too great a cost.
Progress demands sacrifice.
Non trova alcuna gioia in questo, ma non c'è altro modo. Requiescat in pace.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
I would say, don't tell me. I'm gonna have to fight these guys too. That'd be some bullshit.
Let's open the gate for Antonio.
Oh, her leg looks fine. We must have gone by a couple months.
Seta's fallen and Emilio is no more. All thanks to you, Ezio. Go! Tear down Emilio's banners. Return what he has stolen from the people. Tell me, Ezio. How can I repay you for your service?
Money's always nice.
Easy enough. What else?
Emilio is meeting with a man named Carlo. He looked to be a government official. Do you know him?
Carlo Grimaldi. He sits on the Council of Ten. Why do you ask? What are you up to?
I have a meeting to attend.
Alright, I think that's the end of sequence 6 or... Yep, 7. Alright, and there's 14, so we have a little ways to go still. Now, originally, 12 and 13 were cut from the original release of the game. The original release of AC2 went straight from 11 to 14. 12 and 13 sequence 12 and 13 were later released as DLCs and then just packaged into the full game on subsequent re-releases. So the first time I ever played through this game, I didn't play chapters 12 and 13, and I believe the once I've played it since then. So I've done it once without it, once with it. The reason for that was because time constraints. They had a release window to meet, and they were forced to cut 2 chapters out of the game in order to meet their deadline. So, I'm going to get this other codex page, hit this other viewpoint, and probably do that assassin too.
Come, distinguished client.
Got to be getting close to having all of the codex pages. I know that. Wait, what? Why would it show me that there's a codex page. Well, it's probably story related, like every fucking thing else. And it looks like all of this is potentially outside the area too. So, what the fuck? Guess that codex page will wait for another day.
Get there! Don't lose it!
Truly, I am blessed this day. Good, you are...
Okay, so I could go to this side, but not over there. Alright, I guess we'll just get that codex page. You know what? And I'm right here. I guess I'm going to start this memory, because I went to walk around it and didn't.
I told him to be here.
You told him yourself, in person?
Yes, myself, in person. I'm concerned that you don't trust me.
As am I. Perhaps you'll arrive with the others. Walk with me.
Tell the Templars to eavesdrop on their meeting.
So, how go things in the palace?
Honestly, it's difficult. Mocenigo keeps his circle close. I've tried to lay the groundwork, making suggestions, but he has other voices at his ears.
Then you must work hard. You must become part of his inner circle.
See, I understand. But it's harder than I expected.
And why is that, Carlo?
I don't know. He just... the Doge doesn't like me.
I wonder why.
It's not my fault. I keep trying to...
It wasn't his fault.
I have it delivered. The finest jams from the orchards of Sardinia. The newest fashions from Milano.
Yes, that's called being a sycophant.
What? What did you call me?
A flatterer, a bootlicker. Need I go on?
Bastardo. You don't know what it's like. You don't understand the pressure in there.
Oh, I don't understand pressure.
No, you have no idea. You are a government official. I'm 2 steps from the Doge himself. I am beside him day and night. You wish you could be where I am.
Are you done?
Hardly. You listen to me now. I am close. The Doge can be recruited to our cause. I'm sure of it. Just... I need a little more time.
Time is not a thing you have. Wow.
If I keep my chin in the water, they can't see me.
Keep moving.
Is it much further?
Don't be such a little girl.
Well, doing all that climbing was pointless. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to just freely walk in here or not.
Buongiorno, cousin. Signor Carlo?
We thought Emilio...
Hey, it's Dumbledore.
Emilio is dead.
What? How?
The assassin. The same one who hunted down the Pazzi. He's here in Venezia.
E così? Silvio, did you not know? He could be anywhere. He could be here right now and we might not even know. He struck Emilio inside his own palazzo.
And so? What of our plans?
There is no longer time for subtlety, my brothers. We must act now.
But Marco, I'm so close. A few more days, if I can just...
No. It happens this week.
We should keep moving.
What happens this week?
And what does the Spaniard have to say to this change of plan?
You can ask him yourself soon enough.
How can we help?
He's here? From Roma?
So I've heard.
Good. Perhaps he's made a decision.
About what, cousin?
About which of us shall step into the robes of the dog.
No! Back off! Where are you going? I didn't know there was a decision to be made. Surely the choice is obvious to all.
After you should be the one who organized the entire operation. The one who came up with the idea of how to save the city.
There is no lack of value in tactical intelligence, good Silvio. But it is wisdom one needs to use. Do not think otherwise.
Calma, calma, amici. Please. There's no need for this. You know it's not up to either of you. For all we know, you may not even choose our battle. And why not me? I'm the one who's done all the hard work.
Basta! We wait for his arrival.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna have to head back to there because there's a glyph in there I need to find.
Signori, we should move a little faster. I feel eyes on us. Thank you, Dante. We will move at your pace.
This guard's a good man. How much did you pay?
Perhaps not as much as he deserves. He saved my life on 2 occasions, though he's not much of a conversationalist.
Cowboys.
Enough with your inane prattle. The choice of Dojo was never up to any of you, and you were never given permission to make plans.
Forgive us, Maestro. We wish only to serve.
The plan is this. Dojo Mocenigo will die tonight. And once the deed's been done, Marco shall take his place.
Vi ringrazio umilmente, Maestro.
Good. Messer Grimaldi, you are closest to Mocenigo. You work the most vital. Serve us well, and it won't be forgotten. Walk with me.
I don't know, there's something about this Rodrigo Borgia. I can't wait for him to die.
It must appear to all that he goes quietly.
Certo, Maestro.
When are you closest to him?
I have full run of the palace. He may not care to hear what I have to say, but he trusts me by now.
Agreed. Bravo. Then I want you to infiltrate the kitchen and poison his meal. So be it. Marco, can you furnish us with a suitable toxin on short notice?
I defer to my cousin. That is really his area of expertise.
Ah, Silvio.
I am at your service, Maestro.
What can you bring to get this done?
This guy in hooded robes standing between a bunch of ladies. Not suspicious at all.
Yes, and what is it?
It's a most effective form of arsenic. Difficult to trace.
Ah, va bene, va bene. Then it's the site.
Die of loneliness if someone doesn't come save me.
Those rascals stylo just storming
Perhaps I should inform the witch smeller.
Big strong man. Big strong man.
Through many years, many shits like you, I have always given this friendly war.
Oh, there's one here too.
Forgive me, Maestro, but is this not perhaps a tad dangerous for you? Involving yourself so intimately with the minutiae of our plans.
I feel the need to involve myself more directly. The Pazzi disappointed us in Firenze. I pray you will not do the same.
Do not worry this time. The Pazzi were a bunch of foolish...
The Pazzis were a potent and venerable family, reduced to rubble by one young assassin. Do not underestimate this troublesome foe, who now haunts your city. Or the same fate will befall the Barbarico. I want this done promptly. Bene, I must return to Roma. Time is of the essence. Do not fail us.
Che idiota sono. I should have kept my eyes on them. I need to go and see Antonio if I have any hope of salvaging this mess I've made.
Okay, there's a glyph somewhere on this thing. Alright, not down there. Doesn't look like it's on that side of the building. As a matter of fact, if memory serves correctly, it's underneath somewhere. Aha! For some reason, my memory was telling me it was underneath.
It happened in 1908. Or was it 2008? 1708? I can't remember!
Lurk, which Ninja Turtle did he voice? Was it Leonardo? The cavalry. Nicola. We know what they have done to your lab, to your career. It may be too late to set things right, but you can help prevent something far worse. They have taken an object from the Tsar and are conducting experiments in Tunguska to figure out how to use it. Before they do, we must take it from them, or the world will be in danger. We do not ask you to risk your life, just that when the time comes, you use your electricity to destroy the object. Regardless of your decision, we know that we admire your work greatly and will bear you no ill will. We respect your freedom above all else. So, this Tunguska event I talked about earlier, it was in 1908, and it was a meteor impact. Most, like, recent, like, meteor impact in modern history. Apparently, that wasn't actually the case in Assassin's Creed. Something to do with Nikola Tesla and, yeah, assuming an apple of Eden. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Because these are not... Okay, there's Tunguska. Oops. That looks like a staff. Oh, shit. Alrighty then. We're only 4 glyphs away from the truth.
All travelers arriving from the lower Dalmatian coast. Recent outbreak of plague.
Alright, let's take a look at the map real quick. So our next memory is over there. We've got a viewpoint here, a viewpoint there. Codex page I still can't get. And an assassin tomb. Let me go ahead and do... Let me do the next memory. And then I'll close out the stream with the other stuff. That was weird as shit. There was. I will go back to that one also later. Because I also want to get that other codex page. And so if I'm going to just kind of hunt around and get some of this extra shit, I want to see if maybe I need to do a few more things to open the city up some more. I don't know why that codex page is on my map if I can't get it. That's a little bit irritating. I should probably leave a negative review on Steam for that. Well, that is not going to be the way to go. I'm assuming I have to go in the building. Yeah, got enough negative reviews for that.
Salute, bello mio. Come stai? You back to see me already?
Desolato, mia cara, but I am not here to play. I must speak with Antonio. It's urgent.
I must speak with Antonio.
Antonio! Ezio's here!
Ezio, is everything all right?
Carlo Grimaldi and the Barbarigo are in league with the one they call the Spaniard. They're going to murder the Doge and replace him with one of their own. They will have all of Venezia, their entire fleet, in their grasp.
And they call me a criminal.
Then you'll help me.
You have me on your side, brother. And the support of all my men.
And women.
Grazie, amici.
But, Ezio, I must warn you. It's not going to be so easy this time. Palazzo Ducale is the most heavily guarded building in Venezia.
Nothing is impenetrable.
This is why we like you, Ezio.
Come,
giggity goo.
Let's go take a look. We'll come up with a plan. This business with the Doge. Terrible. Though, treachery like this no longer surprises me. When I was a child, we were taught that the nobles were just and kind. I believed it, though my father was only a cobbler, and my mother a scullery maid. I aspired to be much more. I studied hard. I persevered. But the nobles would never have me. If you are not born one of them, acceptance is impossible. So I ask you, Ezio, who are the true nobles of Venezia? Men like Carlo Grimaldi and Marco Barbarigo? No! I say we are the thieves and mercenary and whores. While we work to save this city and its people, the nobles seek to make it their plaything.
I don't remember the city being so damn big. Crazy thing is I still have like 27 viewpoints left. There must be a whole nother city I don't remember being in this game.
I have never seen a stranger man, truly. Whatever.
The works of the Bellini, including Giovanni.
yeah, the glyph was somewhere around here, I do believe. I think it was on that building, as a matter of fact. Yeah. Well, there's one on that building, and I think one over here. Fine, I'll get him later. The fuck are you doing, guy? I guess he's taking the long way up. All right, yeah, we'll just do this.
Don't let it escape.
Segue me.
Do this later too, I guess.
Why are you there? He's bullshit.
Andiamo.
Not you! He's there, on him!
No!
Anyone see the killer? Keep
Right,
your
go
position. I want no conflict.
Fashionably late again, Antonio? Loser! Move on.
The palazzo carefully. See it from every angle. We just might find a way in. I know of a tall campanile behind the palazzo. Or we might find a way to climb the back of the basilica. Do you have any ideas?
I assume the front door is out.
Va bene. We'll try the front door as well, Saputello.
Think I can just knock on the door and ask him to let me in? Ha! Yeah, that was part of a quest too, climbing that tower. Kind of had a feeling it was. Oh, down here. Hurry up, Antonio. I didn't realize this was ground level. There he is.
So, what do you think?
We're not getting in this way. They'll have time to murder the Doge before we're able to get through all these guards.
Guess we're not scaling that tower.
Look at that. Archers everywhere.
And the walls are impossible to climb on this side.
Let me guess, he's gonna take the long way down? Yup. Wow.
He's got brass balls.
Do you require a medical assistant? Please, no.
Bene, we're in luck. Looks like there's a perfect path up the scaffolding to the roof of the Basilica. Shall we?
Shall we? Hoping maybe I could find the glyph that's up here. At least I think there was one on this building.
Ezio, look! Isn't that him? Grimaldi!
Don't you understand what I'm offering you, Signore? Listen to me, please. Or this will be your last chance.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. Mi dispiace. I meant nothing by it. I'm only looking out for your safety.
We're running out of time. There's no way through this fence, and there are guards everywhere. Diavolo!
Andiamo.
It's impossible. There's no way in or out for men. Only birds.
Yes. Birds.
Where are you going now?
To see my friend Leonardo.
Ah. I didn't see all this shit on the building. He did say something earlier about knowing how to make men fly. Oh, there's the glyph. Nice spot for it. The bunker. He's got the turtle blimp. World War II. Oh boy. Okay, enter the password. See if we can find what the password is. So it looks like we've got that symbol right there equals I don't see a number anywhere, though. Oh boy. This is going to be fun. Obviously, this is part of our key, but what number is it? I see a 4 right there. The only number you see isn't in the pictures. Yeah, there's a 4 right there. Fuck it. We'll go with it. So, and of course, we don't know what the 7 is. We got the 9. The 1, we don't know what that is either. Let's see, so there's like no fucking pattern to this either. Yeah, if only that would work. I remember these getting harder as it went on, but dude, I have no fucking clue with this one. Honestly, the last time I did this one, I may have looked up the solution. I don't really want to do that, but fuck, I have no idea. Because both the 7 and the 1 are not on my code wheel. And the only thing I have is this symbol here with an equal sign and a 4 right there. Is the only thing I'm basing this off of. And I feel like that's wrong, because if I could just, you know, get the configuration like this, then 791 is revealed. Okay, well this... That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. I enjoy these. Okay, advice. We finally have advice. I've taken too long.
Right. This one is tricky. There must be something distinctive about those shapes. Something on them that we can count.
Something on them we can count. That is no help. How many times do I switch it between 2 and 3? I think it's the shapes themselves is the clue.
Right. This one is tricky. There must be something distinctive about those shapes. Something on them that we can count.
So if that's the case, if we do that, then the C, or this symbol could be 2, because there's 2 straight lines. There's 2 lines. So the 1 is just a circle. If you look at 3, there's 3 lines. If you look at 4, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 7 would be this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now that ain't right. So 9 would have to be something with 9. And the 1 would be that. Counting each point of a shape. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. So counting the point. Okay, yeah, that's... I see where you're going there. And if you look at this, it almost looks like there's a... Actually, it almost looks like there's a 1 here on this pole, but it's covered up by the image. So that would be C equals 1. So, yeah, that's because there's... The circle is 0. The 1 has 1 point. That has 2 points. So I was on the right track with the line count. Just a little off. Because, yeah, there's 3 points on the 3. So the 7 would be that. 9 is that. And the 1 is that. Fuck. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, that all fits, but it says it's the wrong code.
Right. This one is tricky. There must be something distinctive about those shapes. Something on them that we can count.
Well, it's not the number of points. Align it with the wheel. That is what the wheel is aligned to right now. I think the 7 is wrong. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What if we go back to that for a minute? So if there's... You know what? I think I got it. So if we go with the original solution, the C equals 4, then point 0, or number 0 has 7 points. So number 1 and number 2 has 9 points. So number 1 needs to be a shape with 8 points. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 7. So number 6 has 3 points. So if we do this in order, there's 0 points, 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 points. So 7 is a 4-point shape. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 9 is this shape. Boom! Bang! Done! I am invincible! May 2nd, 1945. The war is over, and we are in control as planned, but a slight concern has arisen. I received word from our agents in Berlin. H was supposed to execute his double inside the bunker and meet C at the rendezvous point with the Piece of Eden. It's been 3 days, and he still hasn't appeared. It's been 3 days, and he still hasn't appeared. Something must have gone awry. Please send instructions. So, I'm not sure who C would be.
Cream of the crop!
Nobody does it better. So H, I assume is Hitler, was supposed to execute his body double inside the bunker and meet C. I'm not sure who C would be unless they're talking Winston Churchill, who I think was the prime minister. I think was his title during World War II, or maybe that was World War I. Either way. So, yeah, there's that.
They engineered the war. They engineered the peace.
I am invincible!
We're going to get away with it. Find our mark.
Okay, so we watched the exit from above. He didn't see us coming. So there's the assassin's insignia. Now, if we look down here, I believe... I could be wrong in this assumption, but I believe... You knew I could do it. I could break their codes. Was it good for you too? I'm just looking around to see if there's any other secret stuff in this photo. But I'm assuming that this is outside the Fuhrer bunker, which is supposedly where, Hitler's body was, found burned or something like that. I think that's what this is. But either way, there's the assassin insignia. So, it sounds like, to me, the assassins got to Hitler before he could get rid of his body double and flee the city. Also, I messed up because there was... Never mind. It looked like there was... I remember as soon as that image popped up, there was something that said, A equals H or something like that. The best part of AC2 is the Mario reference. Yeah, we all had a good laugh on that one. Alright, we got 3 more pieces to this to go. So we got that. Yeah, I completely forgot about that Mario reference, so I lost it when that came up. Chest is full. Alright, so... Oh, the assassin tomb is on... either in or on this building, and there's another codex page over there. There's also a glyph on this building. Somewhere.
false. You, in the hood! Hey, you there! Stop! Hey, aspettate!
I wonder if it's in the building somewhere. Wait. Oh, that's a loot chest. All right, because I can only get on this part of the building, so the glyph might actually be in a completely different spot on this building.
Peasant, he's here! Say your prayers, criminale! Good will be done! Die! Why are you... Eccolo! There! There! After him! Eccolo! Get him! God's will! Don't let him escape!
Well, there's the assassin tomb. I'll go ahead and do that. Probably call it a day after this. The rest of the glyphs and codex pages will have to wait until Wednesday. If not longer than that. Because I'm still only in sequence 8 of 14. I know goddamn well this one ain't gonna be simple. Pretty much. Yeah, they definitely have a Prince of Persia, you know, tomb... Hey, Grim, this is where, Nathan Drake and, Desmond, like, blend together. Oh, fun. Pull the lever before it retracts? You've got to be kidding me. This is timed? Oh, come on, dude. It was right there. All you had to do was grab the sumbitch. That is, like, by far the most infuriating things about things like this and games that heavily rely on this type of shit.
You are like a grain of sand in the Sahara Desert. Yeah, and I am the entire desert.
I got robbed. Robbed, I tell you. Alright, there's one. Yeah, robbed of a horse saddle and a BB gun.
Mountain Day.
I got a little bit left. I think I missed something already. Nope, maybe not. I was in the middle of my mountain day, and I think I missed the first part of this. Probably ain't gonna show it to me again either. Nope. Oh wait, there it is, I think. Ezio, bro. Yeah, this assassin tomb shouldn't take that long. Marathon. I don't know what I'm jumping to is the problem. Well, let me figure out what the hell I'm supposed to be jumping to. Wait, you mean to tell me the whole time I could have just done this?
Oh, shit! God damn it! Same shit! Same shit, different day!
Well, that's probably not how you're supposed to do it. But that definitely would have worked. Goose Frabo. Oh, I think I know how to tell how much time you got left. Yeah, it's the little red thing in there. Gives you an idea how much time you got left. Neat. Don't even care that that's probably not how I'm supposed to do that. It worked. Alright, up there, over there, across there, up in there. Up through all that shit. Over there, across the things. All the way over there. Fun, fun. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump away. Yeah. Yeah, if only it was, you know, quite that simple. I mean, I suppose in concept it's simple, just in execution it's not. Oh, cool. That was a leap of faith. For sure. Had no idea if I was going to make that jump or not. Honestly, didn't think it was going to happen. Alright, and away we go. Sweet. Failed it already. Sweet. Oh, I knew that was going to be close. But yeah, he has all this time in this big-ass, massive-ass church. It's unimmersive. I like the hidden assassin symbol, though. That's a neat touch.
The cream of the crop!
And a lot of people probably did it better. Hey, thanks for being one of the greatest assassins in history. And, you know, the fact that we just put more dead bodies with you. But I'm going to rob your shit. Okay? Like, I love the assassin tombs, but this is kind of where it falls apart for me, because all of them look exactly the same. And just the surroundings make no sense. So this was actually... I love that clip. Anyway, so this is going to be Amunet's seal. So somehow Amunet ends up going from Egypt. I know towards the end of Origins, she ends up in Rome, I do believe. So I guess it does kind of make sense for her to end up here. But yeah, just in a church surrounded by other skeletons. It's just, I don't know. Doesn't make much sense to me on this one. I think there's one more assassin tomb, and I think it's in this city. Yeah, the whole concept of it is really cool, but I just feel like they don't really fit.
Then he killed them too.
Shut up. Alright, so let's see here. We got another codex page here. We got one down there that was unreachable. Doesn't look like any more viewpoints at this current moment in time. Not yet, anyways. I feel like there's going to be a couple more down here at some point. Maybe another one over this way. But we got to see Desmond, finally. Got to piece together a little bit of the lore. We found out that it's likely that Altair's Codex made it from Syria in the hands of Altair in Masyaf, and then assuming he met up with Marco Polo or maybe his father Niccolo Polo, and handed it off to them, and then eventually it comes here. Now, there's more details that I know and other Assassin's Creed players may also know about Altair's Codex and the link between, Altair and Italy and the Polos and all that stuff. But there's a lot of stuff that gets revealed about Altair, both in this game. I can't remember if there's a lot of it in Brotherhood, but I know there's a shit ton of it in Revelation. So we're going to get to all of that. But that's where I'm going to sign it off for the night. Made some decent progress. See, we're deep into sequence 8 now. And actually, looks like I've only got one more memory to finish up sequence 8. So, you know what? It's Sunday. I'm going to power through one more memory just so I can finish off sequence 8. Actually, well, I think there's one more. Unless there's 2 more after this, and this is just the next one. I think there's 2 more, as a matter of fact, because, like, sequence 7 was pretty long. Sequence 3 only had 3. I'll tell you what. Give me 1 minute. If there's only one section left, in section 8, okay, so there's 6 in sequence 8, from what I'm seeing. So if there's 6, that falls in line with well, it looks like there's 5 different things in here. So either way, this is not going to be the end of it, of sequence 8. So we're gonna hold off on that. But we've moved forward to 1485, so we're moving forward in the timeline. I still can't believe I've got 25 more viewpoints. That just kind of blows my mind on this one. But I will be back on Wednesday for part 5 of Assassin's Creed 2. And Tuesday night, we'll be back in the Grim Gamers chat at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time for Assassin's Creed. Not Assassin's Creed. Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Grim's currently doing a full playthrough with that game. He did the original Mirror's Edge last week. Finished that up Tuesday. No, he finished that up like 2 weeks ago, I think, and did a double up of Catalyst last week. But he'll be doing Catalyst on Tuesday night, and then I'll be back here Wednesday night. Grim, is it looking like you're going to finish up Catalyst on Tuesday, or is that going to take at least another 2? Just want to either way, what's coming up? What's your next one-off after Catalyst? We'll just go with that route. But it's going to take me a little bit longer to get through this one than I think originally planned. It's at least another 2 streams. Because sequence 8, it's like I still got a ways to go in this one yet, but I think the 2 sequences that got cut were a little bit shorter. And I've also spent a lot of time going around looking at codex pages, doing those glyphs and things of that nature. And if we look at the glyphs, I've got 3 more left to do. All of them are in this city. There's one there, and 2 more that I still have yet to find. So I've got to figure out where the hell it is on this one, and then find 2 more. There's still a lot of buildings left in this city, and there's also another assassin temple, or assassin tomb rather. So we still got a little bit of extra shit to do on top of it. The next one will be a retro wrestling title. The good old days. But anyway. Grim, thanks for hanging out with me all night as per usual. Evolving Fetus, it was great to see you. It was good chatting with you again. Quick Draw McDrew, it was great to see you again as well after a while. And last but not least, Lurk Morrison, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being with us. It's always a pleasure to have some people to chat with and talk games while I play a game. It's nice. So I appreciate the hell out of every single one of you. And for those of you watching this on YouTube, there's a subscribe button up there and a playlist for all of my Assassin's Creed shenanigans over there in that other corner. So I'll be back again Wednesday night, but first I'll catch you in Grim's stream Tuesday night. Be there or be lame as shit. Join the Grim Beardson Discord. There will be a description link in the description below on YouTube. So until next time, I urge you all to stay suave.